Hi, sweetheart, are you still mad at me? I know I've given you plenty of reasons to be, and it's only fair if you are. I was a fool to let go of someone as amazing as you, and I regret it every single day. They say you realize the true value of something only after you've lost it, and that couldn't be more accurate. Losing you was the hardest thing I've ever endured, and it's taught me lessons I wish I had learned sooner. When we were together, I was an arrogant brat. I didn't care about anyone except myself, and I took for granted the incredible love and support you gave me. I failed to give you the love and respect you deserved, and for that, I'm deeply sorry. I didn't appreciate you while you were by my side, and that is my biggest regret. It wasn't until you walked away that I truly understood how lucky I had been to have you in my life. You gave me so much love, so freely and selflessly. You never demanded anything from me except a little time that I didn't value as I should have. I didn't understand back then what it meant to be loved so deeply by someone. Your love was pure and unconditional, and I failed to reciprocate it in the way you deserved. When you left, it felt like a part of me was ripped away. The emptiness you left behind consumed me, and I began to realize just how much your love had filled my life with meaning and joy. That emptiness turned into a void I couldn't ignore, and as time went on, my condition only worsened. I started falling into bad habits, trying to fill the hole you left with things that only dragged me further down. I became addicted to unhealthy behaviors, and my life spiraled out of control. I felt lost, unable to handle the loneliness and the pain that seemed to grow with each passing day. My friends and family noticed my downward spiral and urged me to seek professional help. Reluctantly, I started therapy, and it was one of the hardest yet most necessary steps I've ever taken. Therapy forced me to confront my flaws, my selfishness, and the pain I caused you. It made me see how wrong I had been and how deeply I had failed you. Slowly, I began to understand not only what I had done wrong but also what I truly felt for you. It wasn't easy to face the truth. Accepting that you were no longer mine was a bitter pill to swallow. The mere thought of you being with someone else drove me to sleepless nights, filled with regret and heartbreak. But with the guidance of my therapist, I started to come to terms with my emotions and the reality of our situation. I now see clearly that I was entirely at fault. You never deserved the way I treated you. You are priceless, and the way you cared for me was incomparable. Your love was a gift that I didn't cherish when I had the chance, and for that, I am truly sorry. I'm sorry for the pain I caused you, for the moments I failed to show you how much you meant to me, and for all the times I didn't prioritize you the way I should have. Looking back, I realize how much you brought into my life. You were my anchor, my light, and my source of strength. Losing you has made me a better person in some ways, but it's a lesson I wish I didn't have to learn through losing you. I've grown, and I've changed, but I know that doesn't erase the hurt I caused. I hope one day you'll be able to forgive me, though I understand if you can't. Forgiveness is something I don't feel I deserve, but it's something I hope for nonetheless. More than anything, I want you to be happy. I pray every day that you find the joy and love you deserve. You are an incredible person, and there is no one more deserving of true happiness than you. Even if it's not with me, I hope your heart's desires are fulfilled. You deserve someone who sees your worth, cherishes you endlessly, and never takes you for granted the way I did. I'm sorry, from the bottom of my heart. I'll carry the lessons I've learned with me for the rest of my life, and I'll never make the same mistakes again. Thank you for the love you gave me, for the memories we shared, and for showing me what it means to truly care for someone. I'll always be grateful for you, even if I'm not lucky enough to have you in my life anymore. Sweetheart, it breaks my heart every day when you don't notice the feelings I hold for you. These feelings are so deep and pure, and they grow stronger with every passing moment. Each day, I hope and pray with all my heart that you might start to see me as more than just a friend or an acquaintance. I long for the day when you will notice the hope in my eyes each time I look at you, but instead, I'm left feeling disappointed. I often find myself wondering why I behave so foolishly, knowing deep down that you might never see me as anything more than a friend. Yet, my heart refuses to accept this reality. The heart, they say, has a mind of its own, and mine is no exception. It believes in miracles, in the power of true love, and in all those romantic dreams that I've held close to my soul. Whenever you appear before me, my heart starts racing uncontrollably, and I feel a wave of nervousness that's hard to suppress. I've lost count of the number of times I've searched for reasons to approach you, to strike up a conversation, just to hear your voice and feel a connection, no matter how small. And when you speak to me of your own accord, it feels like the most magical moment of my day. Your words stay with me, replaying in my mind over and over, making me smile like a fool the entire day. When you sit next to me, I become acutely aware of every little thing, the way I look, the way I act, even the rhythm of my breath. It's as though your presence heightens everything, making each moment more vivid, more alive. I often dream of a day when you would come to me, take my hand, and sit close to me. In my dreams, you look into my eyes with a love that mirrors my own, and you tell me how much you care. These dreams are my sanctuary, the place where I can imagine a world where my feelings are not just one-sided. I know it's silly to hold on to such fantasies. Reality may never align with the hopes of my heart, and yet I cannot stop myself from dreaming. My heart, stubborn as it is, still hopes for that miracle, that magical moment when everything changes. I'm painfully aware that this might be nothing more than a crush, a one-sided love that exists only in my imagination. But despite this, I find myself praying to God, asking for just one chance to prove my love to you. I don't want to let go of these feelings without trying because they mean so much to me. To my mind, you are like a star in the night sky, a source of light and wonder that I admire from afar but feel is out of my reach. And yet, I dream of being close to you, of sharing moments filled with happiness, laughter, and love. I dream of calling you mine and taking care of you with all the love and devotion I have in my heart. You are incredibly important to me, more than words could ever express. I hope that someday I'll have the chance to show you how much you mean to me. If the miracle I've been hoping for ever comes true, I would be the happiest and luckiest person alive. I'm not even sure I could handle the overwhelming joy it would bring, but I would embrace it with open arms. For now, all I can do is keep my fingers crossed and continue to hope that one day you'll see how deeply and madly I care for you. Every time I think about the future, I imagine what it would be like to share my life with you. I want to walk beside you, supporting you in every way possible, and make all your dreams come true. I want to celebrate your joys, comfort you in your sorrows, and cherish every moment we would share. I want to build a life together, filled with love, trust, and mutual respect. These thoughts keep me going, even though I know they might never become a reality. My heart clings to these dreams because they bring me a sense of hope and purpose. It's hard to put into words just how much I adore you. You are the center of my thoughts, the muse of my dreams, and the anchor of my emotions. Even if this love remains unspoken and unreturned, it has given me something precious, the ability to feel so deeply and love so completely. I cherish these feelings, even if they sometimes bring me pain, because they remind me of the beauty and power of the human heart. Sweetheart, you are my everything. I will continue to hope, to dream, and to love you in my own quiet way, for as long as my heart allows. And maybe, just maybe, one day you will see me not as a friend, but as someone who truly adores you with every fiber of their being.